Hello my beautiful people. So can you picture this? It is 2011 Cricket World Cup final match. The crowd roars in Wankhede Stadium. India meets stability in a tense chase. Surprisingly, the captain MS Dhoni walks ahead of informed batsman Yuvraj Singh. Calm, composed and determined, he takes charge and anchors the innings and ends it with a towering six. The stadium erupts and the history was made and we were the winner. But behind this calm captain was not just only a talent, it was years of reinforcement, encouragement and learning that shaped his personality. MS Dhoni was not born a confident leader or a natural captain. His journey reflects the behavioral approach to personality, that our personality develops through reinforcement, learning and environmental support. Now to understand this theory in our everyday life, let us look at the simple story of Ria, who was a shy student. So it was the story of Ria. Ria was shy in maths class and often avoided answering. Her new class teacher, she noticed this, began giving her simple sums. When Ria solved them, the teacher praised her warmly. "Good work, Ria." Her friend Ananya, sitting beside her, clapped softly and whispered, "See, I told you, you are good at this." This extra encouragement made Ria smile and try again. Next day, when Ria solved another problem correctly, the teacher again appreciated her in front of everybody. And Ananya high-fived her. The praise and support acted as a positive reinforcement. Slowly, Ria started raising her hand on her own. Within a week, her behavior changed. From avoiding maths, she began to enjoy it. Ananya too became more supportive, often practicing problems with Ria after school. Their friendship and the teacher's encouragement created an environment where Ria's confidence could grow. Thus, her personality of being confident and diligent was not inborn, it was shaped by reinforcement and social support in her environment that changes her behavior. This matches the behavioral approach that taught in your psychology classes. So, positive reinforcement that shaped Ria's behavior, avoidance behavior that decreased because mistakes were not punished, and her personality developed through learning. So now we'll try to understand what is the behavioral approach of personality. It explains personality not as something innate or fixed, but as a set of learned behaviors that develop through interaction with the environment. It emphasizes observable actions rather than internal traits or unconscious motives. For example, MS Dhoni was not born as a confident leader, but through positive reinforcement from the coach's encouragement, fan support and team trust, and learning from failures, his leadership style reflects how reinforcement experiences shape personality. So here is the clear breakdown. So first we'll talk about the key theories. So first one is the classical conditioning Pavlov theory that is supporting this behavioral approach of personality. So for here, behavior can be learned through associations. For example, a child may develop a fear of dogs after being bitten once. I hope you have already learned this in 11th class. So second is operant conditioning theory that was given by Skinner. Behavior is shaped and maintained by rewards and punishment. For example, a student studies hard because good grades bring praise. And the third theory is social learning that was given by Bandura. So people learn behavior by observing and imitating others, that is modeling. For example, a child learns to be aggressive after watching aggressive role models. Now we'll try to understand the different strengths of behavioral approach and we'll take the example of Ria. For example, the first strength is emphasizing the role of environment and learning in shaping personality. So like Ria's shy behavior was shaped and encouraged by her teacher and her friend. This shows how environment and learning shaped her confidence. Second point is it is based on scientific evidence from the experiment. Behavioral principles like reinforcement are proven in experiments. For example, in Skinner operant conditioning theory. So in Ria's case, repeated praise like positive reinforcement scientifically increased her participation. Third one is it offers practical application. For example, behavioral therapy in classroom management. Teachers can use this reinforcement technique to build students' confidence. Ria's teacher applied this practically in class by giving her small task praise which improved her performance. So Ria's story became a real-life classroom demonstration of the strengths of behavioral approach. Now we'll also try to understand the weak areas of behavioral approach with examples. The first area is it ignores the internal factors like thoughts, emotions and biology. For example, Ria's confidence also came from her inner motivation, not only her teachers or friends' praise, which behaviorism totally ignores. Second is too deterministic, so overemphasis on environment. For example, in Dhoni's example, it is said that Dhoni's calm leadership is also due to his own personal choices and inner control, not only only the team reinforcement or coach encouragement. It is there, but his also personal choices and inner control is also involved that behavioral approach totally ignores. And the third is it fails to explain complex traits like creativity or free will. For example, a singer original creativity cannot be explained only by rewards or punishment. So while the behavioral approach explains reinforcement well, it cannot fully capture the inner world and uniqueness of the personality. So now we'll talk about the last final words, that the behavioral approach of personality reminds us that who we become is not fixed at birth. Reinforcement, encouragement and learning shape our personality every day. Ria's journey in the classroom, MS Dhoni's rise as a Captain Cool, both show that with the right environment and support, anyone can grow beyond fear or failure. So here is the final message, that personality is not destiny, it is built through our actions, choices and the support we give and receive. By creating positive environment for ourselves and others, we help shape confident and resilient personalities. I hope you like this topic and students can also relate with your syllabus. And if you like this topic, you can always subscribe my channel and give your precious feedback as well. Thank you and have a nice day.